encouraged you to take steps in giving back to the environment?
Well, I believe that we are stewards of the environment, kind of like a manager. Like it's not for us to own everything, but we got to take care of it because we have generations like my kids and your grandkids. And so we don't want to use everything up. We need to be responsible in how we use things.
Why do you think it's important to take precautions in saving our environment for the kids?
Well, there's several reasons. One is I think people tend to be selfish. So the United States, for example, we're only about 5 or 6% of the world's population, but we use 25% of the world's energy needs. And then also I've seen changes. Like when I grew up, California, air pollution was terrible. It was really bad. And so by doing things better and smarter, even though there's more cars on the road, pollution is way less than it used to be. And then resources will run out. Eventually, these natural resources, they'll be gone. Now, it might be hundreds of years from now, but it's not going to be thousands of years from now. They're going to run out. And so the responsible thing to do is use our resources wisely in a way that we can, like the people after us, can keep on enjoying a good lifestyle.
What are examples of things we can do to help the environment?
Well, if you think about like conserved driving, you push around 2 tons of steel just because you want to go to the store. Well, sometimes you need to do that, and it's nice to have a car to carry back with you, but we could plan ahead and do less driving. In this country, we pay way less for gasoline than most other countries, and so we're less inclined to want to do that because gasoline is actually pretty cheap. But places like in Europe, we were paying $8, $9 a gallon. They're more motivated to buy our small cars. I mean, why do we have to have big cars? Why do you need a huge pickup truck just to go to the store and back? You can get a car that uses less than half the gas.
What are some of the things that you encourage people to do to stop polluting besides like not driving their cars?
Well, I mean, first of all, not everybody can ride a bike to school. I can, but people work down the hill, that's not possible. And there's risk involved too. It's dangerous sometimes. If you're going to buy something uses less energy. And when you use it, why do you, like, people have their TVs on all the time? They're not even watching it. Why do you need it on when you're not watching it? They leave the house and leave their air conditioning on or a heater on. There's a lot of things we can do. We can do things better and smarter to use less energy. Because the more energy we use, that means we're taking more from the environment, using up those resources. It also means the more we're polluting. Everything we do that is polluting is really like throwing our money away. Because that pollution we're putting in the environment, we paid for, and we're not using it. Instead, we just dump it back in the environment. So it's like wasting our money too.
What has your club done around campus?
Well, Green School's been around since about 2003, and we've done a lot at our school to. It's kind of like we made it like a contest. Like, what can people do to do things better at our school? Like, teachers sometimes leave the doors open when it's cold or when it's hot, and so we're paying to cool outside or heat outside when we really don't want to. Like right now, you say have half lights on. This room, it costs about $600 a year for the lights in this room. So we use half lights. I'm saving just for my room $300 a year for our school district, and that's all money that comes from taxes. So that's money that could be used for something else in education now, because it's not too bad really. Does it look especially dark? A little bit, but not too bad.